So I'm just heading to Sofala through the backcountry. Historic Sofala. It's one of the first gold towns in Australia. Gold was discovered. It was kept a secret by the government because they didn't want to stir mania around the gold rush. Yep, there's some gold in the pan already. A first pan. That means that there's gold here. This is exactly what he was made for. He's the perfect toy for a man that wants to get away from it all. This is round the world life. So I'm just heading to Sofala through the backcountry, through Razorback Ridge. This is a relatively new way that I found. I got a tip from a local last time I was in Sofala. He told me to take this way when I was coming and going. It's just got a much better drive. It's like mostly this graded dirt road. It's f***ing amazing. I've been riding for maybe 4 years now, 5 years, second motorbike. All up I think I did about 12,000 on the first bike and 3,000 on this, so about 15,000 kilometers in my life. Yeah, I'm really just at the start of my adventure. I'm super excited to learn. So I'm just going to go check out the other campsite, the campsite I usually stay at, and just have a look. Okay, this is my old camp spot. Hopefully this river is not too high. If it is, then That was real deep. I almost lost it then. Oh my god. That was hectic. Oh my god, my foot is fully drenched. That could have gone real bad, real fast. Oh man, my foot is so wet. That was hectic. I could tell it was deeper than normal, and then suddenly it was like pushing my bike hard down the river. That was f***ing lucky. I could have lost it. I so could have lost that. I could have handled that differently and allowed it to f*** out, and then pretty much lost my bike. I mean, I would have lost my bike into that river, I think. So that was lucky. So just coming up to the town, Sofala now. This place is one of my favourite little towns in New South Wales, maybe even Australia. It's just this quaint old gold mining town, historic Sofala. Okay, now I'm almost at my destination. I'm heading up to another campsite on Turon River on the way to Hill End, closer to Sofala. The campsite I'm going to is it's Crown land. It's free camping. Hopefully, if all goes well, I should be able to get a very secluded spot by myself. Or worst case, I can just pop down to one of these little spots on my right. There's so many campsites around here, it's ridiculous. Man, that really got my heart pumping. Yeah, this bike is made for mud, you know? Perfect for a trip like this. Coming away, camping, I'm here, fully set up, and there's no one around. I finished day one of my ride to Sofala. I've had a really great ride. Me and Hunter, he was awesome today. Across the river that was way too deep. I could have lost my entire bike. I had all these gadgets inside it. Very risky Robin. Just having a cup of tea and a bite to eat and about to go to bed. This is near Sofala, Turon River. If you get to Sofala and then go up towards Hill End, you'll see the river and camping spots galore. There's heaps of space here. It's quite a hidden spot. It's free camping, it's crown land, and yeah, it's just beautiful. So for my water filtration system, I use an MSR filter attached to a Osprey bag. It's a very simple system. You know, when I first started camping, I was trying to filter through a sock. Good time. Today is a Monday, it's my holiday. I'm stoked. It's just like a tractor. He gets there in the end. Old mate Hunter. Coming up into Sofala. Check out this old piston. And this is the old bridge that used to be across the river, but it was washed away. I'm just going to do a bit of a round trip. Look at those old cars. It's crazy. That's the post office. Yeah, each of these houses has a bit of history. Oddfellows Hall. Oddfellows was a fraternity. It was one of the earliest fraternities in Australia. Sofala Memorial Hall. I think that used to be the stables. Yeah, super interesting. Sofala is one of the first gold towns in Australia. Wow, look at that old house. It's got a pirate flag up. It's a little old bridge. And that's Turon River. That's the same river I'm staying on. I'm just up a little bit. Along this area, up and down, there is free camping. And, you know, you can just go stay there. It's obvious where they are. There's fire pits. Yeah, so even down here you could probably camp. Look at this. And then if you go further that way, there's more campsites that are very obvious. There's a public toilet at Greenpoint campsite. And then over the river crossing, there's another set of camps on the right side if you go up the road a bit. I love this bike. He's just rad. I just feel so comfortable on him. It's like having a horse, you know. I don't have to put any effort into steering because you kind of just steer with your body. So that was Sofala. Beautiful, beautiful town. These places have been populated for hundreds of years by the white man. And there was an influx of Chinese that immigrated into this area as well and started mining also. And there was actually clashes between the Australians who were immigrants and the Chinese immigrants, but it was determined by law that the Chinese were allowed to stay here because they weren't the ones causing trouble. Apparently it was all the drunk Aussies that caused all the ruckus. The Chinese just kept to themselves. They were just hardworking. It's so good to not work, to just spend a weekday with no obligation to anybody else except yourself. This is round the world life. So sick. Sick one. Back on the road. There's heaps of campsites spotted around this area. It's just about finding them. I imagine all of this stuff has been mined around this area. In one pan they would get 28 grams of gold. That's a huge amount of gold. That was from one panning in the Turon River. It had a lot of alluvial gold. And also, interestingly, gold was discovered in a nearby area 28 years earlier. It was kept a secret by the government because they didn't want to stir mania around the gold rush. It's funny what the government does. I'm gonna camp here about 4 or 5 nights. I am super pumped. He's the perfect toy for a man that wants to get away from it all. Over the mighty Turon. I bet there's heaps of campsites down there as well. Look at that motorbike. A motorcyclist. And this whole area is just so beautiful. It's 3.5 hours away from Sydney driving. It's a really beautiful drive. Pretty much just going towards Bathurst. And then just after Lithgow, you take a right, and then it's like 40 minutes from there. So super easy to find. I would recommend, if you're planning to camp here, you should come in a 4-wheel drive, because just the roads going into the camp areas are often 4-wheel drive preferred. Strongly preferred. Or get yourself a Royal Enfield Himalayan 450. That's the other thing you could do. Motorcyclists. The thing I love about motorcyclists is they all nod at you. It's like a secret nod that the motorcycle world has together. They're like, hey, you're a bro. I love it. It's something that car drivers don't have. Falling rocks next 500 meters. Look at this landscape. It's incredible. It feels like it's really old country. Someone's mined the shit out of this place. Hello, good morning. Today we're going to learn how to pan. I'm only going to do one pan, and the river's freezing cold, so I'm going to try not to get wet. I'm just going to have a dig here. And this loose dirt seems like an easy target. It's all around the roots of the tree, which can be a good place to find gold. The other area to look is in river bends, because the gold will hit the wall of the turn and then it will deposit in the bank. In bedrock, anywhere there's bedrock, often in the crevices, it's got gold. So I've got a pan of dirt, not too many rocks. Let's go have a look. You're always aiming to have this corner down here is where the gold will be sitting. Yeah, it's just a process of not wasting your time, because you don't know yet if there's gold in this pan. You don't want to waste your time on a pan being too optimistic and careful, because you won't get through many pans and therefore you won't find as much gold. And if you rush it, you can lose the gold in your pan because you're being too careless with it, because it is a very careful process. So I'm just getting down to the final parts of the pan. I've just got a bit of sand in there now. I've gotten rid of all the major stuff, so I'm going to shift across the side that doesn't have the riffles, and I'm just making sure the gold's in that corner of the pan. The only certainty is that gold will be the heaviest item. It won't wash off easily, and once you've had gold in a pan, you'll know how heavy it actually is, because it clinks around there like a very heavy metal. I think I may see some gold. Wouldn't that be incredible? Yep, there's some gold in the pan already. First pan. Quite a lot of it. I don't know if you can see that, but I mean, they're all tiny. Wow, that's amazing. Just out of that little hole over there. This guy, that's where he came from. That was really easy to dig as well. Usually when I pan, I have to take 3 pans from different locations, and if I'm lucky, I'll get 1 speck of gold. Many times you just find nothing, so that means that there's gold here, which gives me that gold fever. That's the panning process, very simple. So next step would be to suck this up into a little sucky thing. All right, let's get into it. In order to extract the gold from the pan, I just need this sucky thing and a place to put it, which is this. It's got some water, it's got some gold in there. So basically I'm just swirling the pan, just trying to get rid of black iron sand that's also quite heavy. It's just a matter of carefully not this up. A bit easy to see. So you can see there's like this gold here. So just with the water there, I just want to suck that up, drop it into there. It's only a tiny amount of gold in reality, but it's gold nonetheless. But it's really interesting to try find it, because it's quite a hunt, you know, like you've got to really think about the geology of the place. Where would the ancient rivers have flowed? Where does it flow when it's like really raging, really like a massive torrent of water? Where does the water flow? Where would it push gold? It's pretty low effort. I put the gold pan in a pannier and put stuff inside it, so it acts as kind of like a little cupboard. But that's the basic 101 of motorcycle maintenance, is just cleaning and oiling the chain. I dropped my bike as I was taking it off the kickstand. Okay, so today it's actually spring equinox in New South Wales, Australia, in the southern hemisphere. Today is a change of seasons. It's when the season has changed from winter into spring. I love this bike. Can't wait to get dirt tires on it, then it's really a weapon. I'm now going to Greenpoint campsite just to show you what's there. I haven't yet been to the museum. I keep forgetting to bring cash. It's, I think, $5 cash. Such a nice day. Woo! Yeah, Hunter. There are campsites around here. A lot of long-term campers actually stay up around these parts in like their camper vans, and they kind of stay there for months, or in some cases years. We're just heading down to the river. There's a major campsite here called Greenpoint Camp. I'll go down and we can have a look. take the opportunity to do a little off-roading. So this is the major campground. You'll probably find it on Google Maps. Toilet up there. I haven't tried it, but I assume it's good enough. A little obstacle I might just avoid. Oh, look at this. So beautiful. Yeah, there's heaps of spots. There's even a rubbish bin. It's incredible. This is the river that almost took me out the other day. Haha! Woo! Okay, back in Sofala. Historic gold mining town of Sofala. Look at these old houses. It's so cool. Like, it's such an interesting little town. Alright, off we go. Oh, this is so exciting, this ride. I fucking love this. Like, this is such a adventure motorcyclist dream, this area. Easy peasy, Japanesey. Sick one. Back home. This is now where I'm going to spend the next few days uninterrupted.